I'll tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the BBC to interview my brother, the leading Labour blogger,
yes.
who told us it was all over by their shouting we should just call the referendum off at Christmas.
And you and your brother don't get on now?
No question we don't get on. He's an ass. I mean, he's an intellectual asshole. President of the Law Society of Scotland. He's got a good university degree, but he's got a disease. It's called a Labour Party card. It stops your brain functioning. It should actually come with a government health warning. Being in the Labour Party makes you thick, because how they lost the working class in Glasgow, this is the working class.
Yeah.
See the people that occupied George Square in 1919.
Yep.
Read January 1919. This obviously much has changed, but the sociological makeup of that group of people is not dissimilar. Young working class people, a bit more male dominated in 1919. This is great, and a bit more white because of the culture. But I mean, essentially, if you want to know the folk that flocked to see John McLean and Manny Shinwell and all these people storm this place or threaten to storm this place, these are the great granddaughters of them, right?
Yep.
And what is Joanne Lamont and what is Archie Graham and what is Tom Harris? I mean, what are they? They're just this pathetic cadre of well-salaried, useless, out-of-touch people that they should just, seriously, they should just actually all resign tomorrow. They're not going to, but I mean, if they had any sort of sense of, we fucked this up from our own point of view. We have no right to call ourselves Labour or representatives. The Labour Party have got, I think every MP in Glasgow is Labour. They've completely lost Glasgow. You don't represent anybody. Chuck it. As individuals, you've completely mishandled this. Chuck it. Go play golf. We've paid you enough. You can play the green fields for the rest of your lives. You'll get a big parliamentary pension. We're not going to take that away for you. The British state will pay for you forever, right? Until you drop dead. But I mean, sorry, you have abdicated all responsibility. I mean, you know, there comes a point where people should resign, and frankly, it's tomorrow morning, every single one of them.
Absolutely.
Chuck it. I mean, chuck it. Give other folk a chance, because see, all these folk, there's randomly pick 20 folk out of here, and okay, get rid of half of them, and you'd have 10 better MPs for the city of Glasgow than we've currently got.
Yeah.
Margaret Curran, Joanne Lamont.
Well, it'll be great firing these guys.
Waste of space.
Yeah. Personally,
they're not even credible in their own mind.
The guy I can't wait to hand his P45 to is Jim Murphy.
But they'll know. Well, Jim Murphy might, because he's paid by the state of Israel. They might have another mission for him to send them to another country to infiltrate the parliament.
Yeah, well, they can bugger off from here because nobody likes him.
I mean, here's the thing about Jim Murphy. I mean, we know MPs are quite rich. We know they're paid a good salary. But somebody tell me how a guy that's 41 years of age owns 3 hussies.
Aye.
He's never held a cabinet position. He's no wealth behind him. Somebody work out how he owns 3 hussies.
He's a chancer.
He's not a chancer, he's a paid agent of the Israeli government.
Aye, well.
No doubt about it.
Aye, well, he has
in South Africa and sent over here at the age of 19. Not a doubt about it. Sent to Strathclyde University to infiltrate the National Union of Students.
Really?
Which he successfully did.
You seem to know quite a lot about this.
And then he takes a pro-Israeli position in the National Union of Students in Scotland, incredibly unfashionable. He then tries and becomes president of the NUS UK. He then gets a couple of Labour jobs, and then magically gets a parliamentary constituency to fight in Scotland, and it's magically Eastwood, the one with the largest concentration, the only concentration of the Jewish and Zionist community in the whole of Scotland.
That's true, yeah, because
then he magically wins it when he shouldn't have, in terms of some massive swing, which is explained as Jim's massive popularity. It's just a lot of rich Zionists who should normally vote Tory in their economic interest have voted for Jim because they've been told to do so by the Israeli government.
Yeah.
So I mean, the irony is, Jim's okay. Some folk want an independent Britain and we want an independent Scotland. Jim's been worked for the state of Israel.
Yeah.
He doesn't want an independent anywhere.
No.
So they'll find him another job. He'll not go hungry.